Hello everybody, welcome to Snapchat, not just for teenagers. My name is Moises Cardenas.
Hi everyone, my name's Christina Crowley.
And we have Booker Walters sitting in here with us. And today we're going to talk about how to use Snapchat to leverage your business or university. So to begin with, what is Snapchat?
So Snapchat is a very powerful social media platform that allows its users to share common interests, ideas, and a look at your daily life through photos, videos, and different chat options. Now, Snapchat originally was targeted towards a younger audience and a younger crowd, like teenagers and kids in school. But as time evolved, Snapchat was updated and has now become a very powerful marketing tool for several businesses and universities.
So to begin with, we're going to just share a short video on how to exactly set up a Snapchat account.
So how do you create an account on Snapchat? My name is Leslie Samuel from becomeablogger.com, where we're changing the world one blog at a time, and in this video I'm going to show you how. So I'm on my iPhone right now, I'm at the home screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the Snapchat app, and when I do that, it's going to open it up and give me two options. Now this is on an iPhone. It's going to be pretty similar on an Android device. The two options are to log in or sign up. Now for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and sign up. Then it's going to ask me for an email address, a new password, and my birthday. Of course, they're asking me that so that they can send me a gift on my birthday. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's just to verify that I'm old enough to have that account. So I'm going to go ahead and put my email address, leslie@becomeablogger.com. And then I'm going to go ahead and select a password. And I am going to hide what I'm doing here so that you don't see what my password is. I'm going to tell it my birth date, which is August the 8th. I'm not going to tell you the year. I'm young enough, but also old enough. Then I click on sign up. And then it's going to ask me to select a username. It's giving me the username LRSamuel7. I'm going to stick with that for the purpose of this tutorial. I already have an account and my username is Leslie Samuel. But for now, I'm going to click on continue. Now, your username is important because that's what you're going to be using to let people know, hey, follow me on Snapchat. That's one of the options. Then it's going to ask me to verify my phone number. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my phone number. Of course, I'm going to hide it from you because I don't want you calling me randomly. So I'm going to go ahead and enter it right now. And once you've entered your number, you can click on verify. Now at this point, you have two options. They can either send it to you via SMS or call you instead. I'm going to go ahead and have them send it to me via SMS. It's going to go ahead and send me a verification code. And I did receive that code, so I'm going to go ahead and enter it right now. The last thing I'm going to do is press continue. Now it's verifying and it's telling me, hey, yes, I have an account. I can go ahead and add friends. Now I'm not going to go through that full process in this video because I'm going to show you that in a separate video. So I'm just going to click on continue and then I'm going to press don't allow. You can go ahead and press OK to add contacts, but because I'm doing that separately, I'm going to go ahead and not allow. Well, here you see my account is set up. I'm ready to go and I can start snapping. It's giving me the option.
So to recap, you want to sign up with an email and a password. But if you're a public Snapchat like a university or a business, you want to use an email that's not a personal one, something that other people can have login access to. So if somebody, say, doesn't work for you guys anymore, they don't take the Snapchat account with them. And to verify the phone number, if you're using a company phone, then you can definitely do that. But if not, there are other ways to verify. You do not have to put a phone number in. And with your username, you want to make sure that you use something easy and memorable because this is what everyone else is going to see and how everybody else is going to add you. So now we're going to talk about Snapchat's main interface.
Okay, so looking at this screen, this is what will come up as soon as you're done creating your account. If we start up in the top left corner, you will see right now it is blank, but usually there is a little lightning bolt there. The lightning bolt represents the flash. So to turn that on and off, you simply just tap the flash. And then next to that, you're going to see a moon. The moon represents nighttime mode. So if you are trying to snap in the dark or trying to snap at nighttime, that is the button that you are going to want to hit to get the best quality photo. Moving to the top right of your screen, you'll see a little camera, and that switches the point of view from first person and selfie mode. The top center, you'll see the little ghost man, so if you either tap him or slide him down, it'll bring you to your profile settings, your friends list, and your personalized snap code. Starting at the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see a little message blurb, and that's where all of your chats and your chat history will be with all of your friends. Skipping over to the bottom right, you'll see 3 little circles. Those circles, if you tap on that or simply slide to the left, you're going to find your stories, your friends' stories, and the discover mode, which we will talk about in a little bit. And the most important part is the big circle at the bottom center. That is how you're going to take your photos and record your videos. So taking a photo is simple. You simply just tap on the circle. And recording a video, you're going to want to tap and hold it until you are done recording.
Sometimes. Okay, so now we're going to talk about adding friends and the different interface for it. So you're going to simply swipe down or hit the ghost button, and you're going to look at your different settings. So first we're just going to hit the settings button. And here you have your different things such as your name, your username, login verification, different privacy settings that you can alter to really fit your needs. And if we go back, we'll talk about adding friends real quick.
So you can add friends in multiple different ways. The first way that you could do it is adding them by username. So adding by username is quite simple. You just type in the username of the friend that you're trying to search for, and it will give you the option to add them as a friend, or if you are already added, then it'll come up as so. You can also connect your device to your address book, and this will connect your Snapchat account with the different contacts that you already have in your phone. You can also add by snap code. So every Snapchat account has a personalized snap code. All you do is simply screenshot your snap code at the front of your Adds Friends interface, and you can easily share content, photos, videos, and become friends in that way. You can also add friends by using your nearby location. So this will connect your device, and through the Wi-Fi settings, you can potentially gain new friends depending on your location and your vicinity. And finally, you can share your username by a basic URL, and you can take this URL and post it on social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, or you can send it via SMS or email.
And now we have the other functions that are right here on this interface, which is the add me, which kind of shows if somebody's added you, you can add them right back through this screen. And then you can look at your friends anytime you want it. Say I want to delete somebody, you can go here and hit settings and remove the friend. You can block them, and you can edit their name in your Snapchat. So now we're going to talk about the different features that Snapchat has. So for this one, we're not going to do anything fancy. We're just going to take a regular picture. So hit that circle button. Picture is taken. So now you're going to look on the bottom right, there's an arrow, you're going to hit that. Now this is your screen to who you want to send the actual snap to. So we're going to upload it to our story, and we're going to send it to 2 of our friends. So we'll go ahead and hit the arrow again, and it is officially uploaded to our story. Okay, so now we're going to do something a little bit different. So Snapchat has face filters that you can apply to people. So we're going to hover over her face and click on it and hold it. So now that you saw her face was recognized, you can scroll through different filters that Snapchat has. And you can just choose whatever you want. Get creative with it. So for this sake, we're going to stick with the dog filter, and we're going to ask her on 3 to stick her tongue out. 1, 2, 3. So as you see, Snapchat has a lot of cool different filters that you can add. So if we're looking at this interface right now, if you look at the bottom left, there's a timer button. That shows how long you're going to have people send it, and they can view it that long. For the sake of this, we're going to go for 2 seconds because we don't want anything too long. So another way to add it to your story is to hit that little sticky note with the plus button on it. So we just hit that. It's going to ask you, do you want to add this? It's going to be on your story. You hit add, and it is officially on your story. Okay, now we're going to talk about stickers. So what you're going to want to do here is just take a regular photo. Alright, we took the photo. So now if you look at the top right, there's a little sticky note. You want to hit that button. So Snapchat has a lot of stickers, various fields of them, different kinds. You can use emojis as well. So to begin with, we're going to add a little crown because Christina thinks that she's the best. Put that on top of her head. We're going to hit the stickers button again. And we're going to use an emoji. We'll use a cool guy. Put that over her face. And we're going to add one more. Let's see. Let's add the rock on sign. Because, you know, Snapchat is so cool. Put that on the side. And as you see, you can get as creative as you want. You can put as many stickers as you want. But for the sake of this, we're just going to have that. So we're going to go ahead and add that to our story again. Okay, so now we're going to get extremely creative here. So what you're going to want to do is just take a photo like regular. Photo is taken. Now we're going to get a little bit artsy here. So if you go to the top right, there's a pencil button. You're going to hit that, and if you see on the bar, you can change your color however you want by hovering over that. We're going to go with light blue. And we're going to go ahead and draw a little halo on Christina's head. Oh, I accidentally deleted that. Then we're going to draw some angel wings.
Oh, boy, I'm an angel?
No. Now, I know I'm a real Picasso for you guys. And then say you want to speak to your customers or whoever's looking at your snaps. They're going to say, come find us. I recommend getting somebody really artistic. You can get creative with your Snapchats. I've seen some snaps, people who created some really awesome things. So you're going to go ahead and add that to your story once again. Okay, so next up, we're going to talk about filters. So once again, you're just going to take the photo as regular. You can do a video as well, but for the sake of this, we're just going to do a photo. So you want to take the photo. All right, now that we've taken it, we can apply different filters. So if you swipe left or right, you're going to be able to come across different ones. So we're going to swipe left. That makes our picture brighter. That makes it darker. That makes it brighter once again. And that makes it black and white. We're going to swipe right and go back to the first one, and we're going to add that filter to our story. So now we're going to take the photo again, and we're going to talk about text options here. So we're going to take the photo. Now that we've got the photo, you're going to see that big giant T on the top right. We're going to click that. You can enter any text you want. We're going to type in fun. And you're going to click the screen. Now you can leave it boring like that, but it doesn't look very appealing to everybody. So we hit the T again, it makes it bigger. Now you can actually click on fun and drag it around. And it's white, the background's white, it's hard to see. So we're going to hit the T again, click on that, and you can actually change the color of the text. So we're going to change it to red and hit done. Now you can actually enlarge this and make it smaller. So we're going to click on it with both fingers and drag it out and make it large. So as you see, you can get really creative with how you want this. So we're going to go ahead and add that to our story. So now we're going to talk about geotag filters. So what we're going to do, just as we've done before, is just take the photo. Now that we've taken the photo, we're going to swipe left again. Swipe a couple times. And you get these filters, which are location, time, and temperature. Now you see that your location, if they have geotag filters, they'll actually come up if you have your privacy settings and location services turned on. So we're in Morgantown. There's going to be Morgantown ones. So let's go with this one. It's really creative, and it looks really good for the picture. So we'll add that to our story. Okay, so now we're going to talk about double filters. So we're going to go ahead and record this video. You're going to hold down the circle button.
Hey guys, hope you're enjoying our presentation. Be sure to follow WVNet on Snapchat.
Now that we have the video recorded, we're going to go ahead and swipe left. We're going to make this a black and white video. Now if you click and hold the screen down and swipe again, you can actually put two filters on. So we're going to put a geotag filter, and we'll have the Morgantown one. So you can get creative and add multiple filters to any video or photo. Hit add. Okay, so say two filters are not enough for you. You want to do something else creative. We're going to go ahead and record another video.
Hey guys, hope you're enjoying our presentation. Be sure to follow WVNet on Snapchat. Woo! Hey guys, hope you're enjoying
so we're going to go ahead and swipe right. And we're actually going to change the speed of the video. You can make it really fast. Too fast, maybe. That sounds pretty good. And you can even make it slow. So we're going to go ahead and go with this medium speed one. And we're going to add that to our story.
So now that we created our story, let's take a look at the finished product. That one's my favorite.
Love that filter.
Hey guys, hope you're enjoying our presentation. Be sure to follow WVNet on Snapchat. Okay, so now we have reached the stories section. So here's where you're going to be able to view your friends' stories, and friends will be able to view yours as well. So if we scroll down, we see that Moy has posted a My Story that we could view. And if we scroll up, we could see which one of our friends have viewed our story as well. So right underneath your story, you're going to find Snapchat's newest feature, which is the Discover page. And the Discover page is used by big name companies for advertisements, and it's also used for the entertainment of all Snapchat users. You could find a bunch of different kinds of Discover pages. For example, we can click on the Pokemon Go, and that'll give you different tips and tricks on how to enhance your game playing skills. And you can also scroll down and you'll be able to find different articles and different videos and interactive sources that you could use while on the app.
Now we're going to talk about Snapchat's chat options. So we're going to swipe left, and right here is our chat options. If there's a red arrow that's not filled in, that means that our Snapchat was delivered and open but not replied to. So now we're going to go ahead and swipe right on Christina's name. Now Snapchat has a bunch of different options that you can do within the chat button. We can send photos, send her a snap code, and you can send other different things as well. You can send emojis if you go to the right. Snapchat has its very own stickers, which is pretty cool. So say we want to do that, we can text as well, type whatever we want to do. So say we want to actually make a phone call. You can hit that phone button and say call. So it's actually ringing Christina right now.
Hey, Moy.
So now Christina is actually on the other end of that receiving phone, but she's not very interesting, so we're going to go ahead and hang up on her. So another cool option that you have is actually FaceTime feature, video chat, whatever you want to call it. So it's ringing Christina right now. So she should
Can you
show
see
up.
me?
There she is. And say you don't want to look at her as that big, you can swipe down and make it small. And another cool thing is you can still send emoji stickers through the chat option. And just to hang up, you just hit that green button and win, and then it's hung up. And those are the different options that Snapchat has for chatting. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the different ways that you can actually use Snapchat for your business. There's various ways. One way you could do is maybe you do exclusive product releases. So say this is one of our new products we want to talk about. We're going to snap that and say new product, Snap gets it first. Change color, let's make that colorful so people can see. Go ahead and add that. So all our customers will see that before anybody else. We can draw, $20 deal. You can go ahead and send that to your story. Maybe you can send that to friends. You could do cool little things like DM just random customers and say, hey, here's a coupon code. Send that. Say cool 15.
Can also be used for different promotions and different ways to really increase your following to your brand or business. And on top of using it to increase your business, major universities are now using what's called Snapchat Takeover. And Snapchat Takeover is used by different students in various majors and clubs within the school. And Snapchat Takeover gives the outside viewers a better look into what's going on. So for example, if an engineering student takes the Snapchat code, what they could do is they could Snapchat all around a day in the life of being an engineering major, and they can share it on their story for outsiders to get an inside look. Same thing can go for a football game. Somebody could be standing on the field with their phone and Snapchatting what's going on, having field passes so other members in the audience can also see that as well. It's a great way to integrate the school and to integrate all these different clubs and majors in together so everybody could see what each other is doing.
And another cool feature that you can also do is sponsored Geotag Filters, which we'll talk about here shortly. Okay, so now we're going to talk about Snapchat Geotag Filters. And there are two different versions, which I'll let Christina tell you guys about.
So Geotag Filters are a couple of Snapchat's newest updates, and they're actually a really great way to enhance your brand and to gain a better following to your location. So we have free Geotag Filters, which are community, and these are Geotag filters that you can use to enhance your community, city, university, or landmark, but no brand logos are allowed. You could also purchase Geotag filters, which are called on-demand geofilters. And these are better used for your business, event, private party, or a specific location. And on-demand geofilters, brand logos and trademarks are indeed permitted.
So I'm going to walk you guys through on how exactly to do that. So what you're going to do is just type in Snapchat on demand in Google. It should take you to the right page. And it's usually the first link is what I've found. So I'm going to hit on demand Snap Geofilters. So once this page loads, you're just going to see the page. It's going to tell you different things. It's going to tell you the different steps. It's going to show you examples of people that have actually created them. So what we're going to do is go ahead and create now. So what Snapchat is going to make you do first is actually log into your Snapchat account. So I'm going to log into mine. And then it's going to ask you for some verification. Verify that. And we're going to log in. Okay, so now you're going to get this screen. So basically it's going to give you some tips to submit your geotag filter. You got to make sure that it's a certain size and then a certain format. You want to make sure that's creative and fun. And you cannot share information like URLs, hashtags, or social media handles. And those are very strict guidelines that you have to follow. You can download templates for Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, and other things like that. And then if you want to click here and figure out more about the guidelines, you can do that. And I'll let you guys do that on your own time. So the first step you're going to hit is choose your file. I actually don't have one, so I'm not going to do that. But what you would do is choose a file and upload that. Then you'll go to step 2, which is choosing your dates. So say we want this to run from the 19th through the 23rd. So what Snapchat does is let you go by hour and day. So we're going to run it at this period right here. And you can customize that with whatever you want. So you'll hit next. And now this is the location part. So we're going to go ahead and type in the Waterfront Hotel, which is where we are at right now. So you're going to want to zoom into that. And you can click and drag, and that'll move you. So now what it's going to make you do is draw a fence around the location that you want your filter to be active in. So we're going to draw a pretty big one right now to make sure that we cover all the area. Now that we have it, it's giving us a price. That's how much square feet, and that's the price that it's asking. Now the price can reduce if you take some hours off. If you take a couple days off, it'll get cheaper. Okay, look at all this extra space that we have that we're not going to need. No one's going to be on the trail really. So if you actually make that smaller, the money's going to go down a lot. So 229, let's take this corner down. It's already at 207. So as you see, you can make it cheaper. You want to make sure that you're the most cost savvy on this. Get rid of all this extra space that we do not need. So we already brought it down to 174, and that's running for a couple days. That's a great deal. So you're going to want to hit next when you have your exact location down. And here's the screen. You're going to have to name your geofilter. You're going to put your card information in as well. Right here will be your filter showing up and the location, so you verify that all of that is correct. And then you're going to have to put in your filter type. You have personal use, which is birthday parties, graduations. You can't include branding or promotional messaging. Then you have your business use, which you're going to want to promote a product, a service, or a brand. And it'll come up as sponsored, which is what you're going to want to do for a lot of different events. So once you have all that done, you agree, and then you hit submit, and it's going to go through a verification process that Snapchat has to approve. So we're going to go to my orders that I've already done. This is your metrics screen right here. So we're going to go to this conference one, and that's the one that's going to be active during our conference, July 19th to the 21st. It's been approved, so you'll see that right there on delivery. Here's some past ones that I've done. Here's one that I did around the Coliseum for graduation. This cost me $20, and I ran this for a couple of days. And there were 413 uses and 34,000 views, which is really, really good. And here's another one that I did, which was downtown Morgantown. This had 255 uses and 15,000 views, which is still relatively really good. So those are all your metrics, and that's all you really need to know about Snapchat.